Ile-Ife youths have stormed the palace, and according to them, they want to hear from Kabiyesi once and for all. Because every single thing that is happening upon Olori Naomi returning back into the palace, it is beginning to be a movie. Yes, and they don't like the fact that every single thing is even playing out that way. So they feel there is more to it that Kabiyesi is not telling them. And waiting the youths get to talk, be say they don't like the fact that Kabiyesi is using the channel of Olori Naomi to send all his wife packing. He should be man enough to do these things without bringing Naomi into the picture. And aside that, they are not really happy with the whole route in which this thing have taken, from Mariam to Ronke, Tobi, Phillips, every single thing happening thus far. According to them, they feel it is actually an out of place exaggeration. And if truly Kabiyesi would want to look into this matter critically, there is a better way it should have been done. What better way exactly? The same question where everybody they ask, so because the youth they stormed the palace angrily concerning Olori Naomi's return into the palace, and they feel Naomi should have even been in the palace by now, but Kabiyesi keeps dragging it, he keeps dragging it, and they are saying that if 20th comes and Kabiyesi does not actualize Olori Naomi's return into the palace, they will be highly disappointed. Now, this is one thing to note about the youth of Ile-Ife. These youths are very supportive. Kabiyesi calls on them when he needs them and they turn up. Yes, there is no time that Kabiyesi will call on these youths that they would not show up. It's just a call away. They are already there, ready to do whatsoever he wants them to do. They are very obedient to him. But all this while, on this Olori Naomi's matter, we have also seen how they have come a very long way, trying so hard that Naomi returns back into the palace. We have seen how they have done every single thing humanly possible to make sure that Naomi stays in the palace as she would return. So right now, where every single thing they turn out to be, say, from when Reverend Ronke Adejumo's issue came up, Kabiyesi started developing cold feet, they begin to feel that any single thing that happens, Kabiyesi can actually develop cold feet on Olori Naomi's return into the palace, since he wanted to develop. I know his father had to call him to order. And during that point where they said Reverend Ronke Adejumo knew too much, but she chose not to tell Kabiyesi. She knew that Olori Naomi was leaving the palace. She was in constant communication with her. She knew every single thing that took place, but she did not tell him. My people. So right now, the Ile-Ife youths, they have valid points. Yes, they have valid points. But everybody feels they are coming out at a very wrong time to say whatsoever they have to say. Because when all these things happen, why didn't they come out at that point to say it? They would have been perfectly addressed. But right now, they are waited until to come out right now and say something as if they are saying it in the defense of Ronke and Mariam, who have been in deep trouble all these past days. Yes, that's what people are beginning to feel. But you will not blame the Ile-Ife youth. It is not everybody that is seeing what is happening as a victory of Olori Naomi. And it's true. It's not everybody that is seeing it as her victory. Some people are seeing this thing happening as her downfall, because her name is on every single platter of everything happening. They will say, because of Olori Naomi, Kabiyesi sent his wife packing. Yes, it's also a good thing. A wife comes in to win over other ones. You will see even in the Bible, King David had other wives, but it was what? Solomon's mother. Solomon came to become a king. Why? And then look at the conditions in which Solomon's mother came into King David's life. So sometimes it happens like that. But in this very note, people feel it is not entirely victory for Olori Naomi, and it is a fact we can actually accept with, and it is something that is very relatable. Yes, it is of course relatable. So people right now so the matter they take be, the Ile-Ife youth are angry and they have come directly at Kabiyesi. They did not even channel it to any other person. They came directly at Kabiyesi, and their reasons for coming directly at Kabiyesi is that whatsoever is happening, they don't like the fact that now Naomi is beginning to bear a tarnishing image. Yes, they don't like it. Naomi is a prophetess. She's a woman of God. She's someone they all respect. She's someone they all cherish. So if Kabiyesi wants to bring Naomi back into the palace under legal circumstance, then he should do it, rather than all of these things they are doing, that Naomi is appearing on the news bearing a bad name on daily basis. That is what they feel. Yes, right from when the Ooni's father made Naomi take that decision of all the Olori leaving the palace, people dragged him for it. Yes, he was literally dragged for that singular statement because what? These things are bringing a whole complete, entirely new image for Olori Naomi. The more this man keeps saying Naomi should do this, the more he is bringing her out into the public and placing her as the enemy. So right now, he knows that these women cannot even fight him. They cannot even think about it because how many times they have failed woefully in an attempt to fight him. Down to a point that they even brought a strategy that, okay, oh, let's bribe him, but yet it did not work. In the attempt of bribe, nothing worked for them. So right now, we know that he has the capacity, he has authority, he has that single entitlement to do all of these things, but why didn't he do them? Why did he go ahead to tell Olori Naomi to do them? You know, when this whole thing broke out, we were like, finally, Olori Naomi has a say in the palace. She's not yet back, but she's taking huge decisions. And Ooni was also happy that Olori Naomi knows exactly what she's up to. But right now, you see, gradually it's beginning to unveil, it's beginning to wrap up, and people are beginning to say that they don't like the pattern, the strategy, the path in which Ooni's father took with Olori Naomi, and it is the same thing that the Ile-Ife youths have come out to say right now, that they don't like this very thing Ooni's father is doing. It is not just Ooni father, they came straight at Ooni himself, that there are a lot of things they don't like that he's doing pertaining to Olori Naomi's return into the palace. And according to them, they say that by now, Naomi is returning on the 20th. Today is 10th. Today is 10th of December. That is 10 days from now. Tedenikawo should be in the country. Yes, Tedenikawo went on a vacation with Olori Naomi's mother. According to them, Tedenikawo should be in the country by now to prepare and return home with his mother. He should not be somewhere right now where they don't even know with his grandmother. My people, a lot is happening, and out of this a lot, you would also understand that so much is coming to reality. Yes, so much is beginning to be very, very clear. It is beginning to come out in such a way that all of us would better understand, because as it stands right now, the youths have a very, very valid point, and their anger, we understand why it is being channeled to Ooni and his father. My people, this one will be small thing, no, but at the end of the day, Ooni's father will tell you that a man got do what he has to do, and Ooni will tell you the same thing, because they want Naomi back into the palace for what? Naomi has a male child for the Kabiyesi, so they have to do every single thing within their power, within their reach, to make sure that it is being actualized. This one no be small thing, no. Yes, no be small thing at all. But as it stands right now, we don't see am, and whatsoever comes out of it, my people, I go carry am jejely come for una.